Today the subject is simple. Chaos, trauma, power, romance and poison, darkness and humiliation. Basically your life, but in a well-animated anime version. I, the glorious king, decided to curate the most insane content out there. And of course I'll explain it my way, throwing truth, sarcasm, and that narrative slap you already know. So sit down, breathe, and try not to crash your brain. Because from here on it's rock after rock. Because I am King Animes. 1. Dandadan. Brace yourself extra, because Dandadan is the definition of organized chaos. This anime mixes horny aliens, vengeful spirits, grandmas who know more about exorcism than any priest in the multiverse, and a comedy so absurd that if you blink, you lose a punchline. The story follows Momo and Akron, two absolute weirdos. She believes in ghosts but not aliens. He believes in aliens but not ghosts. Result, they're both wrong, and the universe throws them straight into the blender of insanity. Special abilities? Momo awakens a spiritual power fueled by intense emotions, basically a sentimental buff that would make even Tanjiro jealous. Akron becomes a possessed human rocket with absurd speed and energy. And the rest of the cast only boosts the circus. Grotesque creatures, nightmare demons, and aliens that look like rave escapees. Quick comparison. Imagine Mob Psycho 100 after drinking expired energy drinks, mixed with Jujutsu Kaisen in comedy mode, with a dash of FLCL to complete the meltdown. Fun facts theory. Pay attention to details. The anime hides symbolism from Japanese folklore and classic ufology, dropping hints about the origins of Turbo Granny and the alien entities. Fans believe curses and extraterrestrial signals might be directly connected. King joke. I told you it'd be chaotic. But relax, comparing you to Akron is unfair. At least Akron can run fast. You only run from bills. 2. Takopi's Original Sin. Extra sit down. Takopi's Original Sin is not a cute anime with a pink mascot. That's bait. That's the candy before the stab wound. You look at that plushy-looking pink octopus and think, oh, this will be wholesome. Wrong. This is emotional torture on advanced settings. The story follows Shizuka, a kid so emotionally shattered that any responsible adult would disappear from their own house to avoid investigation. Then Takopi shows up, an innocent alien with Doraemon-type gadgets, except in the cursed, everything goes wrong edition. He tries to fix the girl's life, and only makes it worse, and worse, and worse. Just like you when you try to fix your finances. Characters? Shizuka, trapped in a cycle of abuse, abandonment and despair, with an expression that hits harder than 30 drama episodes. Takopi, pure, gentle, and utterly incapable of understanding human emotional weight, which makes everything even more painful. The mother, classmates, and adults function as constant reminders of how cruel the world can be without needing demons or monsters. Quick comparison. It's like Made in Abyss decided to become a psychological case study. A mix of Goodnight Poon Poon with children's mascot aesthetics. Completely absurd. Fun facts theory. Fans argue whether Takopi is truly innocent or if his species simply doesn't understand morality, making every act of help a guaranteed disaster. Others say his gadgets are metaphors for escapism and repressed trauma. Either way, the story is short but hits harder than entire seasons out there. King joke. If this anime catches you off guard, don't worry. You're an extra even when it comes to noticing emotional danger signs. The octopus smiles while ruining your peace. Basically a colleague of mine. 3. To Hero X. Listen up, extra. Imagine a world where your superpower comes with likes and a bracelet that measures your popularity. In Hero X, every story is a short, sharp hit, anthology format. One self-contained arc per episode's character. No need to suffer 12 episodes following the same boring protagonist. The idea is stupidly simple and genius. More clout equals more power. This creates social dilemmas, battles turned into spectacles, and villains who manipulate media instead of kidnapping cities. Main characters? Each episode has a new protagonist. The viral poser hero, the underground vigilante who actually fights for something real, and the shady mastermind who treats trending topics like weapons. Powers vary, strength boosted by public support, manipulation of media projections, even abilities that only work when they go viral. Kink's note, if opening an IG profile made you stronger, at least I'd have followers out of pity. Quick comparison, half My Hero Academia, structure and heroism, half Monogatari, stylistic experiments, but more episodic, perfect for people who don't want emotional marathons. Fun facts theory. Episodes with different art styles usually reveal character trauma. The style change is a storytelling tool, not just flex. Quick theory. The trash-looking episode might be the one with the sharpest social commentary. King joke. If you think your like means nothing, congratulations. Here, it's literally a superpower. Raise your hand if you've ever power-upped from toxic comments. Show your loyalty to the king. Subscribe or be doomed to remain a background character forever. Kneel before king. 4. Lord of Mysteries. Alright, extra. Grab a lantern, a rosary, and maybe a survival manual, because Lord of Mysteries doesn't just drag you into the darkness, it locks the door behind you. The series brings a world full of secret societies, rituals, forbidden artifacts, and mysteries, so deep the protagonist looks like an intern trying to understand his own job. The story follows Klein, a guy thrown into a spiral of secrets and hidden powers, while trying not to become a cosmic appetizer. He survives using intelligence, improvisation, and that realistic fear of someone who knows that one wrong move means becoming supernatural statistics. Animation, cinematic, dark, gothic at the level H.P. Lovecraft would become an influencer. Cold palettes, symbol-filled environments, smart transitions and direction that makes every frame suspicious. Quick comparison. Jujutsu Kaisen mixed with Fullmetal Alchemist inside a grim steampunk world, written by someone who definitely sleeps poorly. Fun fact, the studio announcing 6 seasons and a film before episode 3 is basically a trust me extra. But they have their reasons. The original material is huge, filled with cults, sequences, potion paths, and characters who grow in terrifyingly calculated ways. Theory. Fans believe the early episodes are planting clues about the true identities of the higher powers watching Klein. Nothing is random. If an object appears for 2 seconds, store it in your brain. King joke. You think your life is a mystery because your Wi-Fi died. Klein deals with entities that erase civilizations. Feel the difference, extra. King CTA. So extra, since you survived all these cults, lanterns, and man-eating entities, drop the word mystery in the comments. Let's see if your brain can decode at least that. 5. Fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Attention, romantic extra. It looks like a regular high school setup, but Waguri shows up and dismantles the monotony. It starts with a standard meet cute, tall, awkward guy meets the quiet girl from the library. But Waguri isn't your catalog, shy cute girl. She has depth, poise, and so much dignity she makes everyone else look amateur. The romance doesn't rely on long stares. It grows through small actions, silent moments, and scenes that value time and space between 2 people. Result, real emotion, not a cliché compilation. Main characters, Waguri, grounded, layered, and revealed slowly. The protagonist, average looks, but learns that love means attention and respect. Side characters, functioning as mirrors, not just comic relief. Special abilities, boss-level emotional intelligence. King's take, she doesn't need power-ups or transformations. Just common sense, which is rare in this universe. Quick comparison. If Blue Period is about artistic intensity, Fragrant Flower is about emotional maturity, reminiscent of classic romances, but without forced drama or sparkly nonsense. Fun fact/theory. Notice how the soundtrack shifts when Waguri smiles. The OST actually builds character, not just mood. Theory. Her final arc might subvert the typical romantic sacrifice, making her the agent of her own story. King joke. Watching this and still not learning how to treat people properly is a narrative crime. Extras, take notes. Dignity doesn't get filtered down. 6. The Apothecary Diaries. Extra, brace your brain. The Apothecary Diaries is not for people who get lost even in supermarket lines. Here we're dumped straight into the imperial court, a place full of poison, gossip, political schemes, and people smiling while planning your death without blinking. And into this snake pit walks Mao Mao, the most deadpan, sarcastic pharmacist of the year. Mao Mao just wanted her peaceful life making weird medicine and studying toxins, but nope. Her talent is so insane the entire royal household becomes an involuntary fan club. She solves cases using logic, chemistry, observation, and a level of sarcasm that even I would applaud, and I don't clap for extras. Main characters? Mao Mao, genius, impatient, accidental detective. Jinshi, the radiant prince, too pretty to function emotionally, but with chemistry with Mao Mao that humiliates any drama out there. Concubines, eunuchs, nobles. the chaotic supporting cast hiding either literal or metaphorical poison. Quick comparison. Think Moriarty the Patriot mixed with House MD inside a Chinese imperial soap opera. Fun facts theory. Each case Mao Mao solves connects to larger schemes in the palace. Many fans think her origins will turn into a political bomb later. King joke. Mao Mao solves crimes with medicine and sarcasm, while you struggle to understand the instructions on a bottle of ibuprofen. That's why I'm king and you're an extra. 7. Solo leveling. Extra, come closer. Solo leveling is the anime that takes a broken protagonist, throws him into the bottom of the pit, and then turns him into the absolute king of shadows, something you will never be. Wu starts as the weakest hunter ever, unable to beat a slime with arthritis. Then the system chooses him, gives him an absurd buff, and boom, glow up after glow up, purple aura, monsters turning to dust, a public humiliation parade for every other action character. Characters? Jinwoo is the poster boy of hit the gym and never be ignored again. He gets stylish necromancer abilities, summoning shadows, creating armies, leveling up like he's cheating in an RPG. Everyone else around him is just the audience, extras inside their own anime. Quick comparison, take the hype of Demon Slayer, mix with Overlord grinding, season with SAO's game aesthetic. But the focus here is simple: destruction, epic soundtrack, and Jinwoo posing like a magazine cover. Fun facts theory. Fans swear the anime hides hints about the future expansion of the system, like the true S-rank and Monarch lore connections. Pay attention, the shadows he recruits don't show up just as soldiers, they carry personality and past lives. King joke, if you think you'll get stronger just by watching Jinwoo train, sad news, extra. The only thing leveling up is your couch.